20 men and women from across Australia are about to compete in the most outrageous obstacle course this country's ever seen. Those tough enough will endure breathtaking spills, spectacular tumbles, and incredible falls.
Come on!
Only the fastest and strongest fall will survive and take a shot at $20,000. But to claim the cash and achieve ultimate glory, they'll have to overcome the biggest obstacle of their lives, the Wipeout Zone, the final step to $20,000. The epic competition begins right now. This is Wipeout Australia.
Races win races!
Hello and welcome to Wipeout Australia. James Brayshaw with you alongside obstacle course expert Josh Lawson.
Thanks so much, James. Today, 20 ordinary Australians face off against the most ludicrous obstacle course ever seen in a quest to win $20,000.
First, however, they must overcome this week's Wipeout qualifier. Today, they will try and leap their way across the buoy run before battling the uncompromising sucker punch wall. Then it's our very bouncy big balls and finally a flying finish across the catapult swing.
Sorry, James, I'm going to have to stop you there. I've just received word that royalty has arrived at the top of the course.
King Ibby is here!
While I put my dentures back in, here's Kelly with our first contestant.
All right, I'm here with Ibrahim Gunny. So what do you do for a living?
I'm a community enforcement officer. I work in local government.
Wait, what does that mean?
I think that means he's a parking cop.
Shh, he's talking.
I'm good at what I do and I enjoy what I do. I do it right, better than everybody else.
Do they call you King Ibby?
Yes, they do, and I actually like it. It's a cool name.
King Ibby's here to give parking inspectors a good name, Josh.
Which makes me wonder why he settled on King Ibby. Sorry, King Ibby, that's a no standing zone. I'm going to have to hit you up for $150.
King Ibby now has to swim over to the platform and try the buoy run again.
Hey, James, the other day I'm dropping my sick puppy off at the vet, and when I come back, there's a ticket on my windscreen. And you know what I hear next?
King Ibby is here!
You're kidding me, right?
Wait, I think King Ibby's trying to whack a wheel clamp on that boy. That crazy grey ghost. What's he going to try next?
Well, he's headed for the sucker punch, Josh, and what better preparation for a career as a parking cop?
Wait a minute, where's King Ibby?
King Ibby is here!
His Royal Highness of Revenue Raising, getting his just desserts in our chocolate mousse mud pool.
Oh, come on, man, give the guy a spell.
It's dirty work, isn't it, King Ibby? But I get the feeling you're more than qualified.
King Ibby not feeling fine, and the meter is ticking all the time.
Oh, hang on. King Ibby spotted 4 big balls parked illegally in a clearway. Well, that simply won't do.
Go, King Ibby!
All right, Josh. Where did it go wrong for King Ibby?
Well, in my professional opinion, it went wrong. And... All right, can we have King Ibby towed away, please?
Sure. King Ibby at the catapult swing. He must swing through the bar and land on that big ball. Otherwise, he'll take a swim to the platform.
Go, King Ibby.
Yeah, go, Uncle Fester, Michelin Man. I'm sorry, I mean King Ibby. Oh, no, your time's up. And what goes up must come down. Where's King Ibby?
King Ibby is here!
Yes, King Ibby, go!
It's an opening time of 3 minutes 57. Only time will tell if that'll be good enough to qualify.
But look out, James. It's a mad Wookiee from the planet Endor.
Here's Kelly.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Shane Arthurson. Now, I hear you're a bit of a Star Wars fan.
Star Wars film freak Shane Arthurson taking the form of a Wookiee in his quest to win 20 grand. And he attacks the buoy run way too fast.
Yeah, that's a Wookiee mistake.
Why is he just standing there?
I think he's receiving instructions from Ben Kenobi. Use the Force, Shane. Trust your feelings.
Maybe you should consult Yoda next time. Wookiee Shane's still a little confused, now preparing for attack of the clone of the big balls. Ah!
Okay, now I don't know whether to call him Chewbacca or eat rubber. Now, Wookiee takes a nasty R2 detour into the water. The Wookiee attacks the Death Star, but gets taken out by a TIE fighter and ends up licking his wounds in a great pit of cocoon.
Hang on, aren't Wookiees meant to be covered from head to toe in fur?
What, like this guy? Bring it on, Wipeout!
Here's Kelly.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Dave Hoffman. Dave, and you got quite a rug going on there. Does that keep you warm?
Most times, yes, most times it does.
It's 41-year-old Garbo Dave Hoffman up to the sucker punch.
Here he goes. Oh, Dave getting chucked out like last week's tuna salad.
Oh, Dave looking exhausted here.
Yeah, he's really been doing it tough.
How does he keep that beard so smooth and shiny?
Why, with Mud Silk 2-in-1, featuring essence of sucker punch. The glove grooms the goatee while the mud moisturises the mud. Can we get a fresh contestant in here, please?
Races win races!
What was that?
Races win races!
Oh, no. Looks like someone took a wrong turn on the way to school this week.
18-year-old Jordan Muir's our youngest contestant today, and he's headed for the big balls.
Does his babysitter know?
Come on!
I have no idea what kids are on about these days.
Jordan Muir proving he's a member of Gen Wipeout.
The kid determined to make his mark on the Wipeout qualifier this afternoon. What are all those bubbles rising to the surface?
It smells like teen spirit, James. Crazy kid Jordan Muir flies towards the big red ball.
Oh, so close.
Kids these days have no idea. I mean, in my day, if you got an opportunity like that, you held on. You just didn't take the easy way out and slip off.
Tell you what though, an amazing time. 1 minute 35, the kid Jordan Muir headed for our next round.
And I'm afraid this impressionable kid may have been paying too much attention to our Wookiee. Surely we can find a more positive influence for this misguided young soul.
Or how about a pasta?
Yeah, that's more my speed.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Rachel Riddington. Rachel, that's not a costume, is it?
No, this is the real deal. I am a pasta.
So you've prepared a special Wipeout song for us today.
Well, I made it to wipe out, but I'm here to say that with God on my side, I'm gonna wipe you away. Amen.
From Jamboree in New South Wales, Pastor Rachel Riddington's headed for the boy run.
Could this be our first ever Wipeout miracle?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Our next contestant's all too familiar with life's disappointments. Here he is with Kelly.
Right, I'm down here with Andrew Stevenson. Andrew, you've been a little bit unlucky in love.
Yes, I have, Kelly. I got dumped by my first girlfriend, and then I fell in love with a girl from Melbourne while she had another man. And then I left a girl in Taiwan. Cindy, if you're watching from Taiwan, I'm really sorry.
Do you need a hug?
Sure.
Nice A-frame hug, Kel. I don't know why Andrew can't find a lady.
I agree. Who could resist a face like that? Andrew's 32, he loves walks on the beach and big red balls.
Or maybe he'll find love on the big balls.
Sure, if you can't get a girlfriend, then try something inflatable.
Oh no! Andrew dumped again!
Now, this was like every relationship Andrew's ever had. I mean, it starts off on a high, but once Andrew falls in love and gets clingy, it's all over. And once again, he's on the rebound. Why do these big red balls have to be such a heartbreaker?
I love the big red balls.
Up at the catapult swing, we have a real-life warrior princess, Sarah Sienta Gould.
Well, if the warrior princess thing doesn't work out, she'd make a great caroler. Wait, wasn't she supposed to let go there?
Josh, man, she's a warrior princess. She lets go when she wants, okay?
And in true warrior princess spirit, Sarah says if at first you don't succeed, fail more spectacularly next time.
First a Wookiee, now a warrior princess. What next?
Who, me?
Well, here's Kelly with the namesake of a true Aussie icon.
I'm here with Robert James Cook. Robert, I can't go any further without saying to you, welcome to the show, Captain.
Arr, mateys!
Didn't know he was a pirate, but anyway.
Arr.
Hang on a minute. Captain Cook was an explorer, not a pirate.
Are you sure about that, James?
Arr, matey!
Oh, the captain's shipwrecked by the balls.
It is a tale of tragedy on the high seas. The Captain Cook spots new and undiscovered lands, but his ill-fated journey hits the rocks, and he's bound for the bottom of Botany Bay.
The captain, up to the catapult swing.
Arr, arr, arr.
Oh, shiver me timbers, that must have hurt.
Yeah, we'll be back with more Wipeout Australia.
A grueling qualifier is taking its toll.
Yeah, before the break we saw some tough fellas battle, of course.
But now it's time to see how the girls fare, starting off with some in-flight entertainment.
Come fly with me!
Well, fasten your seatbelts. It's 24-year-old flight attendant Corinne Taylor.
And she's no plain Jane from where I'm sitting, James. That trolley dolly technique should see her straight over the buoy run.
Oh no! Corinne makes an emergency water landing. Let's go to the black box flight recorder.
Our hostie hits some turbulence and assumes the famous brace position, but it's all too late and her landing gear crashes into the deep blue abyss. Up at the big balls, here's 23-year-old redhead Angela Southam, who is our first female ranger on Wipeout.
Well, hang on, Josh. This isn't the schoolyard. You can't tease the poor girl.
Well, if I can't say ranger, how about Bluey?
No.
Freckly arms?
No. Great work. Angela's made it to the second ball without falling in.
Nice one, Carrot Top.
Yes! She's made it to the third ball.
Way to go, Ginger.
Will she make it to the fourth ball? Yes!
On ya, Copperhead.
Now for the final leap.
Oh, red power!
Well, let's hear it for the red tomato head blood nut ginger megs.
Red is not dead, Josh. Yeah, hang on a minute. You must have broken mirrors at your house. You have some red hair yourself.
Well, hence my extraordinary repertoire of gingerisms, James.
At the back end of the course, we have 36-year-old personal trainer and mother of two, Jenny Boyd.
It's a bit cheeky.
Now, nobody's made this obstacle today. James, if she manages to pull it off, I'll sign up for 2 years of personal training sessions with her.
I did something right!
Get your running shoes on, big boy.
Well, truth is, I would have signed up anyway. She's hot.
Where did everyone else go wrong on the catapult swing today?
Well, the secret of hitting the big red ball is to make it to the big red ball. And then to try and stay on the big red ball.
All right, let's get back to Kelly Landry with our next contestant.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm here with Melanie Andrews. Melanie, you're all about grace and poise.
Yes, I am. I used to be a ballerina.
Here comes 26-year-old former ballerina Melanie Andrews.
At last, after all the ham-fisted attempts at the course today, it's great to have a contestant with poise and grace.
Really?
Well, James, everyone knows the dancer needs a little time to warm up first. I mean, you can bet it won't be long before we can see Melanie's poise and grace.
While our own Anna Pavlova drags herself out of Swan Lake, let's go up to the big balls. Here's 25-year-old Andrew Booth, who has an undying passion for the game of soccer.
Oh, he's one of those mad soccer heads then.
Oh!
No, the big ball just bent him like Beckham.
That was spectacular.
Josh, you're a soccer man. Take us through it.
Well, he dribbles his way across ball one, but then takes a dive midfield and finds himself in the penalty area. That foul puts him offside with the big balls, who red card Andrew to the showers.
Well, let's see what he can pull out of his arsenal at the catapult swing.
He shoots, deflects off the crossbar and scores! An own goal.
Oh, so close.
But a short swim over to the pontoon has soccerhead Andrew Booth posting an excellent time of 1 minute 44 seconds.
Well, why so quiet, soccerhead? Cat got your tongue?
Our next woman on the course spoke with Kelly Landry moments ago.
Helen, I'm guessing you're a cat fan.
Meow.
So you can speak to your cats?
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Okay, that's getting really annoying.
41-year-old Catwoman Helen Pisani hoping to put 20 grand in the kitty today.
Hang on a minute. What's she doing?
I think she spotted some lunch on the mat there, James.
Catwoman at the boy run.
Oh, she's really putting the owl back in meow.
Yeah, well, don't worry. She's still got a good 8 lives left up her sleeve.
The cat danced on the mat and then fell on her... Never mind. Catwoman at the sucker punch now. And Catwoman's claws no match for the 22 paws of the sucker punch wall.
Oh, Catwoman dumped in a pit full of kitty litter.
Can I suggest we throw a ball of twine?
Sorry, Josh. All I can offer you is a dodgeball.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive and dodge.
What is this guy on about?
Hey, show some respect, Brayshaw. He's a genuine dodgeball champion.
What are the rules of dodgeball?
There's 5 Ds. Dodge, duck, dip, dive and dodge.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive and dodge. Good luck today.
James, I have a message from the Australian under-14 gymnastics team. They want their uniform back. Now.
From Perth, here's 25-year-old dodgeball champ Dan Bennett. And he's making sweet time over the boy run.
Good work.
I don't know if I'd call dodgeball a real sport,
Hey,
though.
come on, James. That's like saying I can't believe it's not butter isn't real butter.
Dodgeball now going toe-to-toe with the sucker punch wall. Oh, no. Where did it all go wrong?
Well, look closely here, James. He definitely should have dodged that one. Ducked there. And this really is an ill-advised dive into the dip.
Well, the big question now is, can he dodge the big balls?
Here he goes.
1, 2, 3. Almost. Oh, what happened to the wig?
What, that was a wig? I thought he was the love child of John Farnham and MacGyver.
Dodgeball Dan making great time at the catapult swing. And he's made it! Into the water.
Would you look at that? He's created a whole new 5Ds. Dance, drop, dump, and drown.
Well, that's only 4.
Damn.
But a lightning time of 1:28 makes Dodgeball Dan the fastest of the day and sends him through to the next round. Also progressing, redhead Angela Southam, Wookie Shane Arthurson, the kid Jordan Muir, as well as ballerina Melanie Andrews and soccer head Andrew Booth.
Of course, now we reset the scores as the top 12 head for our next obstacle. And you know what that means.
Yep, they're all about to get a crush on the sweeper as we cut the field in half next. Wipeout Australia, James Brayshaw here with Josh Lawson, and our qualifier has slashed our field from 20 to 12. The Dirty Dozen includes Dodgeball Dan Bennett, the Warrior Princess Sarah Gould, and Captain James Cook.
As well as the kid Jordan Muir, personal trainer Jennifer Boyd, and the hostess with the mostess, Corinne Taylor.
But 6 more have got to go, and there's no better way to cut things in half than the sweeper.
Ah, yes, the sweeper. Those words are like nectar to my ears.
Ear nectar, Josh?
Ear nectar, James.
Steady on. At its heart, the sweeper is very simple. Contestants stand on 3-metre poles and jump over the massive whirling arm.
That's right, but each week we like to add a diverse novelty to enhance your viewing pleasure.
This week, the sweeper comes fitted with the crusher. As the sweeper gets faster, the crusher's arms squeeze tighter.
That crusher sure looks like it knows how to hold a man, James.
The final 6 move on. The last one standing wins a $1,000 bonus.
But talk is cheap. Let's get to the action.
The crusher cranking up. Ah, it's the Wookiee up first. What do you call that?
What a pathetic effort.
What happened there?
Well, James, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, I get the point, mate. And now the speed picking up and those 2 red arms start drawing ever closer together.
Faster, guys! Watch it! It's faster!
And you know what that means. It won't be long before someone's gonna fall for the crusher's sweet embrace.
And it's the Warrior Princess. But the pool drowns out her war cry. The crusher continues its tear. The red arms take a swipe at our red head. The crusher on its merry way.
This is gonna hurt.
What's gonna hurt, Angela?
That right there. Typical fiery flamehead, annoyed with the sweeper for calling her fan of pants. She headbutts the podium and it's all over Red Rover.
The Crusher has taken us from 12 to 10 already.
Grandma's getting tired.
But now the hostess with the mostess is gone.
Corinne experienced a total lack of visibility, forgot the exits were behind her, and made an unexpected water lap.
Let's go,
The Crusher picking up the pace now.
Come on, Mr. Jumping Man. Come on. Whoa.
And personal trainer Jenny Boyd's next to be forcefully rehydrated.
Now, Jenny's a real inspiration, James. Looks like she even does a few pole push-ups before hitting the pool.
7 players left, only 6 can move on. Jackie Buckthorpe is down, and so is Dodgeball Dan Bennett. The good news for Dodgeball Dan, he hit the water just after Jackie, so he makes it through to the final 6 by the skin of his, well, dodgeballs, I guess. We now have 5 competitors fighting it out for a $1,000 bonus.
Wait a minute, I think the kid's voice just broke. Among other things.
It's Captain Cook, the ballerina, Soccerhead, Unlucky in Love, and the kid.
Who will be the next to fall?
I can taste victory!
Ow, actually, kid, I think you just tasted vinyl.
Everyone else sucks!
Guys!
Such a potty mouth on the pretty ballerina.
Oh my god.
Well, it's about to get flushed as she drops out of the competition. And it's age after beauty as it's lights out for the kid.
Jordan tries a fingertip save, but all those hours on Xbox have left his hands numb.
Down to 3. And now Captain Cook mutinies.
The captain sees land ahoy, but fails to navigate the razor-sharp reefs of Wipeout Bay and goes down with all hands on deck.
So we're down to our final 2. Soccerhead Andrew Booth and Unlucky in Love Andrew Stevenson. These men hanging on for dear life.
And the $1,000 cash bonus.
The Crusher's really moving, the beam's barely a metre wide. And Soccerhead can't split the poles.
And look at this, Unlucky in Love also falls for the Crusher, but he is our last contestant to survive and collects the $1,000 bonus.
Here's Kelly Landry with Unlucky in Love himself.
Andrew Stevenson, you may be unlucky in love, but you're certainly lucky today.
Thanks, Kelly. Nice to see you again.
We keep meeting like this.
Yes, we do.
Back to you guys.
Well, Andrew's wooing will have to wait. He's on to the next round with the kid Jordan Muir, Captain Robert Cook, Soccerhead Andrew Booth, ballerina Melanie Andrews, and Dodgeball Dan Bennett. They've all got a date with Destiny on the Dreadmill when we return on Wipeout Australia.